What's up, guys? Fizz in your pants here. I guess I started the video a little late, sorry about that. But let's get right to it. I'm playing Veigar mid against a Ziggs, and so far he's actually gotten one kill on me. One thing I want to mention that I haven't mentioned in the last couple of videos, I'm actually playing on a new computer and mouse, so I'm definitely not I'm not really comfortable with it yet, so I don't make the awesome plays for not awesome plays, but I don't make the same plays that I would if I were maybe on the computer that I'm used to. But unfortunately, it fried last week, so I'm actually playing on a borrowed computer, and next week I will be playing on a computer I bought from Pro Built Systems. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's probably going to be a pretty sweet system. Well, the specs on it are awesome, so I imagine it'll be excellent. Anyways, Veigar is really OP. I think I've seen some crazy games with him. He's one of the few champions that is not, he's like Nasus, you know? If you have a, whoops, wow, that was a complete fail. If you have a Nasus and it gets to be, you know, 50 or 60 minute game, you know what that means. Whether or not he was winning lane, he's going to have the Q stacks, and he's going to be able to just show up and take whatever he wants, really, because he's Nasus. And he's got the Q stacks, he does massive damage. Veigar's the same way. If you can see here, I've only got 53 creeps, but I have 45 of bonus ability power, which means of the 53 creeps I've killed, I got 45 of them with my Q. So that's pretty good, and it's only going to keep going. You know, I'm up to 108 ability power. I don't really have any ability power items. I just kind of went with the Doran's Ring. I had to buy a second Doran's Ring because I died early on, and I didn't have money to buy anything else. So Veigar is one of those champs that can really just catch up. He can catch up and do really well, but he's not very popular. And I think that's just because he's not cool. You know, he's like a little midget yordle, and nobody likes him. I don't know why. But he's got such a... That ping was so late. I'm sorry, guys. He's got such a good... Let me see if I can go down there. He's got a really good ability item set, and his Q is limitless AP, so that's just awesome. He's one of the few champs that has something like that. So regardless of whether you're winning or losing your lane, you can actually come back from it. And if you are winning your lane, you can just snowball so hard because his damage is outrageous. His ult, 250 plus 138 ability power, plus 80% of his target's ability power. So that's where the nukes come from, because you're doing damage based off of your AP and your opponent's AP. So if you're against AP mid, like you usually are, just the potential for damage is nuts. I need to watch out because I think Olaf's nearby. And eventually, when this Ziggs gets close enough, I'm actually going to do a combo on him, and we'll see what happens. But as time goes on, obviously, man, I'm getting more creeps, getting more Q stacks. I'm just getting stronger and stronger. Unless I miss all of these creeps like I kind of have been. Okay, hi. Thanks for the... Okay, I had no idea he was over there because he just kind of showed up. My bad. So I'm just going to sit here and continue to farm safely. Yeah, and as you can tell, my Q is getting stronger because I can just pretty much one-hit these minions now. With Veigar, you don't really want to go heavy damage. You just want your lane sustain, so I really get that Athene's Holy Grail first. There you go. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Holy cow. So, he's probably a little bit afraid now, because that's the first duel we've had, I guess you could say. So, why am I being pinged? Trying to give this to me? Use the wrong thing. Oh shit. Okay. I'll take that. He got the blue, but I got a kill, so I'm cool with that. No big deal. Anyways, that was my first trade with Ziggs, because I've been super passive, and so now he knows I do the damage, so he's probably gonna stay back a little bit more. That kill is awesome. I'm gonna miss that. And the range on Ziggs' stun is outrageous. You just kind of throw it up here, and it's this huge circle. You just Ziggs is such a not Ziggs, but Veigar is such a overpowered but underplayed champ. Look at that. I mean, I'm only level 10, 140 AP with no AP items other than endurance rings. So, ow, that kind of hurt. You can zone your lane out. I really need to go back because I've got so much gold to buy with. He bought a ow. He bought a giant's belt, so I guess he's going tank Ziggs, which is okay, I guess. Looks like he's probably building into a Rylai's. Damn it, I wish I could avoid some of those. Oh man, I just misplayed that horribly. Oh my god, okay. Well, picked up my themes, which means I'm going to be able to stay in lane forever. I'm up to 200 AP, level 10, 1 AP item. It's only going to get worse. There is no AP cap, so you can have 1,000 plus, and I've achieved 1,000 plus several times. The longer the game goes, obviously, the more you're going to get. And what I recommend with Veigar is to get your cooldown reduction first, because cooldown reduction means faster Qs, and it means more stacks. So just taking a look at the creep scores here, Ziggs has 91 to my 89, so he's actually beating me. He's also killed me twice. He's winning in lane, but not by a whole lot. It's something that can be recovered. These lag spikes are killing me. But, oh, we'll do what we can. You can use that, not even trying to land it, just to zone. Works really well. I can pretty much spam abilities now, because I've got this Athene's. I'm gonna have to pick up level 2 boost soon, because he's for some reason working on a mobility build on Ziggs. So I have to kind of counter that, or else I'm never gonna be able to catch up to him. It's gonna be a really annoying game of cat and mouse. But as you can see, I'm getting my Qs off a lot faster now. So just like with Nasus, I'm gonna get stronger and stronger as this game goes on. I don't really even have to worry about last hitting as much. As long as they're like half health or below, I'm gonna get the stack. He's taunting me for some reason. Taunt that, asshole. He's got no mana and half health, so. Take a look at my 222 ability power versus his 96. So that right there is huge. You know, he did kill me earlier. That was a horrible misplay on my part, but it's not the end. Actually, I can actually zone him out of his own creep wave because he knows I can nuke him. he's not he's not gonna want to fight that. I can actually, if I can get close to him, I can flash, Q, ignite, and get him. So we'll see what happens. He's probably gonna go back if he's smart, but he might not. We'll see. 235 AP at this time. Spamming Qs like nobody's business. I mean, my Q so far is giving me a bonus of 104 ability power. That is how did I miss that? 104 ability power at 18 minutes. You know, it's not great. It could be better. But it just never stops. If you never stop farming with Veigar, you never stop getting stronger. You know, in a typical game, there's such thing as a full build, and you're just with Ziggs. With Veigar, you're not going to get that. It's just not going to happen. So, as passive as he's being, I almost want to get a tier, just to try to troll a little bit, but I'm not going to. I'm going to grab my amplifying tone. Up to 261 ability power at 12 minutes. I have a friend of mine who is a platinum. He's got about, I think he has a total of 5 platinum accounts, and he plays Veigar a lot when he's smurfing, because you just overwhelm your opponent by out farming him, and there's nothing they can do about it towards the end. So, like that kind of hurt. I can be so aggressive in lane, and he can't really do anything about it. I'm just gonna be aggressive, keep him away from my minions, and continue to get stronger. I don't know where Olaf is, but I do have 2 wards. I'm gonna eat that. If he's planning on killing me just by throwing shit like that, it's gonna take a really long time on his part. Bye. Yeah, so I don't know what that was about. He walked up on me like he was about to get a gank, but he did not get a gank. So I don't know why he did that. And if you can roam with Veigar, do it. It's really good. I noticed that the bottom lane is a Zyra, so she's AP, which means I can kill her quickly. This guy is my big problem. He's going to be my big problem all game. Yeah, that's why, right there. His ult, he's going to ult, and I cannot do anything to get out of it or to get away from him other than flash. So that's a huge bummer. I think he's standing right there, though. Yep. LOL. That's awkward. Get out of that bush. So what you can tell now, my cooldowns are so low just within Athene's that I'm able to do an all-in already. Olaf's coming after me. I'm able to do an all-in already. So, ow. Regardless of the fact that he's building tanky, it's not going to matter too much. And like that stuff that keeps happening like that, where I scroll too far one way or another, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about with a new mouse, new keyboard, or a new computer, basically. It's happening a lot, and it's definitely hurting my plays. So I'll try to scroll to see some action, and I wind up scrolling way too far. Okay, I really need to get out of here because he's going to ult me as soon as he knows where I'm at. So I'm just going to walk away. I have 1,700 gold, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Rabadon's. I might, or not a Rabadon's, but a Needless. I might go into a Zonya's, or I might go into a Deathfire Grasp, or I might go into a Rabadon's. We'll see. Rabadon's is really good because it, you know, it stacks with your Q stacks, so it'd be 136 plus 30%, which is ridiculous. I'm doing pretty decent on creep score, 163 at 23 minutes. I'm getting beaten by the 80 carry and Garen, so I'm actually the worst in the team, which is okay. The jungle is very far behind. What's up, Zed? I can probably nuke you. Yeah, that damage. That damage. He didn't know what hit him. And so that is why Veigar is OP, because it doesn't stop. Hey man, don't take my creeps. Okay, well, Thresh kind of pulled her out of my Q, or out of my, was it dark matter? Yeah, she pulled her out of my dark matter, so that kind of sucked. But we wound up getting the kill anyway. We're gonna get an easy dragon here, and we're gonna continue on our way. A good counter to Veigar would be Zed, or basically any AD mid, because it kind of changes the way you have to build. What's up, dude? Bye. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, bye. Oh. Okay, well there's the surrender. I don't really have much else to say. Veigar's really, really good. If you're in low elo and you truly feel like you're somebody who needs to be out of a low elo, I recommend trying Veigar mid. If you're able to outfarm your opponent heavily, it doesn't really matter if you're losing lane, because eventually you'll get the gold, you'll get the Q stacks, and you can just nuke your AP opponent like nothing. And that AoE stun that you get with his E is really, really good for roaming. You know, you roam to bottom lane, you throw that big stun down, you possibly could catch both of them out, and then your AD carry and your support can do some work. You can really help out your game as Veigar. He may be small, but he is mighty. So, there's Veigar. I hope you like him.